Hey crafters! Today, May 9th, is my birthday. And thankfully there are open craft stores here in Germany and I treated myself to a little fabric shopping. So I'm going to show you what I purchased, including prices. I will give you a heads up, everything in this bag was 100 euros. So let's check it out. Okay, my tripod camera setup is still broken from when my little kids played with it, and I'm going to be trying to do this all one-handed. So I'm sorry it's going to shake a little. But here's the bag that I got. Everything's inside and a bit of crinkling. They actually write the amount that you got and the price directly on the bag for the ones that are not pre-cut. So I'll show you all that. Yay! So here in Germany, the idea of fat quarters and pre-cuts, I've seen stores that have a few of them, but not a large selection. I went to a place today called Lissmann in Wiesbaden. I always say Wiesbaden, which is the capital of our state. And there's a craft store there that I really, really like. And I picked these up. These were pre-cuts. And instead of being pre-cut in fat quarters, they were pre-cut maybe like 100 by 150 centimeters. They call them pre-cuts, but this was probably what was left on the bolt of fabric, less than a meter that they ended up selling. I got this one. I don't have any project in mind for it. I just fell in love with it. It is a light grayish, almost blue tint. And for these little pre-cuts, they always keep the tag inside. So this one ended up being a 30 by 110 centimeters and €5.70. That's actually pretty good, something under €6. I got both of these because I'm working on a Germany quilt. I'm still buying my fabric for it. Germany is where I learned how to sew. So there is a quilt pattern by Maker Valley or Makers Valley, and it's different flags from all over the country. You do 8 fat quarters, put them together. Germany would be black, red, and yellow. So I'm picking up a lot of red and yellow little fabric bundles, and I think these were around the same price. This one, I don't remember the size of it. It is large, but it was €10. This one might have been the 100 by something, 100 by 70 centimeters maybe. And this one is the same. What do we have down there? It's a little dark, I can't see. Oh, this one was €7.75. This is a 50 by 110, so that one has it right there, 50 by 110. These were up on the, the fabric rolls, so I had to get them cut. This black one will go into the Germany quilt. It will definitely stand out because so far for those pieces, I have kind of plain colors and I want it to be very scrappy. So I need to do better at buying fabric that is not just these plain colors because I probably have 2 things of yellow plain already and 3 or 4 of the red that's plain, but I need 8. So I just need to do better on the next ones. So for the black, I got the ones with these little stars because it reminds me of Christmas, and the Christmas markets here in Germany are absolutely gorgeous. Here's another one. I really fell in love with it. It's actually not my usual style. I don't have a whole lot of flower stuff, but as you can see, I picked up a lot of flower today. Maybe I'm in a very spring floral mood for my birthday. Let me go over. This I got a 1/2 meter of, and I believe, according to my bag, this was €10, the black one for a 1/2 meter. This blue with the red roses was either €18.50 for 1 meter or €19. I'm not sure which one this ended up being, but a meter is a little bit bigger than a yard, so fabric here is really expensive. I try to buy most of my stuff from Joann's when they send out their coupons, but I figured as my birthday, I really I really wanted to treat myself, and we've been in the house so much the past few months that 100 euros of fabric is a big treat. Here's another one. This is a meter. I don't have a plan for what I would use this one for. I just fell in love with it. The purples, the greens, and this is kind of a greenish gray that comes off a little like blue. So I knew if I didn't get it now, I would think about it, miss it, go back, and it would be gone. So that one I picked up as well. And this one is gonna be for my son's quilt. He's gonna get just a really kind of scrappy block quilt. And I got this one for him. He's really into construction trucks. Anything that moves with wheels, he loves. This one was 20 euros per meter, and I got 1.5 meters. But I have most of his fabric. And, oh, Axel's at the door. He's trying to get in. I gotta wrap this up. I have most of the fabric for his quilt already picked out, so this was really the last thing that I needed, and it's absolutely perfect for him. I might end up fussy cutting it, I'm not sure yet, but it's just gonna be a scrappy block quilt. I was thinking maybe 4 inches per square, but to make sure I can get as much of the truck and construction stuff in as possible, I might do a 5-inch per square, or 5 by 5 inch square. I gotta learn all the good lingo. So, this was the birthday fabric haul. Yay. I'm very, very happy with it. And now, the other treat of my birthday, I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing. So, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, a happy, happy Mother's Day to everyone out there that will be celebrating. And I will talk to you soon. I gotta go get Axel. Bye, crafters.